Whether it's dying from disease to cannibalism to medieval torture or any imaginable slow and painful death, I am going to inform you on the top 15 worst and most dangerous prisons on Earth. Number 15. Vladimir Central Prison, located in Russia, was built in 1783. Vladimir Central Prison became notorious for housing political prisoners during the Soviet Union era under Joseph Stalin. Nowadays, the overcrowded and disease-infested jail is known for the sadistic abuse, mental and physical, that the prisoners receive from the corrupted guards, or their terrible excuse for authority. Prisoners are forced out of their cells in order to put their hands on the wall, and they are given severe beatings. So severe that they have to be dragged back to their cells unable to walk, while others result in terrible and horrifying deaths. And in many circumstances, the prisoners are ordered to beat each other to death. It's a truly horrific prison experience, nevertheless. Number 14. The Kamiti Maximum Security Prison, located in Nairobi, Kenya. Located on a 1,200-acre lot. The Kamiti Maximum Security Prison is notorious due to the unspeakable squalor that the inmates are subjected to. The jail, which holds a high number of political prisoners, has earned a really bad reputation for instances of rape, beating inmates to death, and epidemics of malnutrition. Sexually transmitted diseases, cholera, and ulcers were extremely common occurrences. A real-life, sickening horror story you wish was never real. Number 13. The Butyrka Prison, located in Moscow, Russia. The Butyrka Prison is the largest central transit prison of Russia, and it is known for its horrible brutality. It held a whopping 20,000 inmates during the Great Purge, and thousands of them were executed after investigations. Its administration also resorted to grotesque violence every time the inmates tried to speak out or protest against anything they disagreed with. Besides the problem of overpopulation, there could be up to 100 prisoners in cells intended only for 9 to 10 people, so the jail is extremely claustrophobic and extremely hot during the summertime. There was also a huge epidemic of AIDS and HIV, as well as other sexually transmitted diseases. With chaos all around you, your death is destined to happen. Number 12. The Camp 1391, located in northern Israel, is a Defense Forces prison camp for high-risk prisoners ran by Unit 504 and less than a 60-minute drive from Tel Aviv. The existence of the jail was a mystery to the public before 2003, and almost all of the information about the camp remains classified and unknown. Although Israel's government ordered the release of some classified information about the prison, there is still a lot of assumed torture and death within the prison, despite how little information the public currently has. Number 11. The Black Beach Prison, located in Malabo, Equatorial, Guinea, is famous for human rights violations. This prison has become synonymous with corrupt authority and guard brutality, famine, malnutrition, overpopulated prisoners, even rats and insects infestations. It has been considered normal for prisoners to die from disease, especially chronic disease, if not death from some other cause within the jail. Prisoners are in constant fear of medieval torture, prolonged assaults, sometimes even cannibalism, which cause a huge number of deaths. Number 10. The Petak Island Prison, located in White Lake, Russia. It is the Russian version of Alcatraz, as it was built to hold mostly psychotic and dangerous prisoners in Russia, though they never had to worry about violence from the corrupt guards or their fellow jailers. The restricted life of living in cages and in isolation with no lavatories nor washing facilities, surrounding by the freezing cold water and snow, leaves the prisoners to decay and become more psychologically devastated and mentally insane. Number 9. The Sante Prison located in Paris. Sante means health, and was probably ironically named Sante in an attempt to help cover up how vile this prison truly is. The Sante Prison is a prisoner's nightmare for mental and physical health, as they were forced to live in terrible conditions, in overpopulated concrete cells with rats and lice, a living hellhole. The Sante Prison is an understaffed torture chamber of violence. It can make any person lose his sanity with the sick daily realities of life. Over 122 prisoners committed suicide in 2002, and 73 more by 2003, as many swallowed drain cleaners to end their suffering. Number 8. The Diyarbakır Prison, located in Turkey, is the world's most sadistic penal institution. The Diyarbakır Prison is notorious for having the greatest number of human rights violations per prisoner. The jail is known for a great number of physical and mental torture, unbelievable and unlivable conditions, rape of inmates, and incarcerations for even children, for life with no chance of ever leaving. To escape their fate, many inmates have attempted hunger strikes, committed suicide, and even set themselves on fire to escape this vile excuse for a prison. A truly disgusting way to treat your fellow human being. Number 7. The Gitarama Central Prison, located in Rwanda, has been described by many as hell on earth. Every single prisoner is left to starve with no sleep, left to die, left to rot, squeezed together with 4 men per square yard in a roofless brick box, also known as the Gitarama Prison. The living conditions were a living hell. The Gitarama Central Prison, designed to house 400 people. The population skyrocketed to 7,000 in the mid-1990s in the wake of the notorious Rwandan genocide, a truly sickening and horrifying daymare and nightmare. Number 6. The Kwang Prison, located in Thailand, is an extremely harsh prison that handles death row and lifelong prisoners. So to be in this prison, you'd have to do something the Thailand government really hates. The prisoners within the Kwang Prison, many of whom went crazy due to the stress in the first month of detention. The Kwang Prison is the most violent prison in all of Thailand. I call it the House of Horrors. It is known for being overpopulated, understaffed, and having despicable living conditions. Number 5. The Rodeo Prison, located in Venezuela. At the time of Hugo Chavez's presidency, the crime rates skyrocketed and overpopulated the Venezuelan jails with over 50,000 prisoners, 2/3 of which were charged but not convicted. On June 12, 2011, a family visitor day at the El Rodeo jail suddenly erupted into a bloodbath between rival gangs that lasted for an entire 30 days. A very horrifying place to be, nonetheless. Number 4. The Sabaneta Prison, located in Venezuela, is an extremely overpopulated prison. The Sabaneta Prison is one of the most horrifying and brutal penal facilities in South America. Statistically, violence is an everyday occurrence. Besides the risk of dying from disease, famine, medical or mental care, and staffing who make slave wage earnings, inmates were also left to their own devices as they used weapons to kill each other, as the guards made very little attempt to put a stop to the violence or any altercation for that matter. Number 3. The Carandiru Prison, located in Brazil, is a prison most known for its riots and brutalities, such as the Carandiru tragedy in 1992, where riots triggered the mass executions of inmates by corrupt guards and authority. The Carandiru Prison became infamous for having a disturbingly high dead body count of over 1,300 deaths in its course of its 46 years in history. The prison was demolished on December 9th, 2002. It is a truly horrific example of how the powerful take advantage of the powerless. Number 2. The Tadmor military prison located in Syria. The prison became notorious and infamous in June 1980 when President Hafez al-Assad ordered the death to all the prisoners within the Tadmor military prison, in retaliation or revenge for the attempted assassination on the President Hafez al-Assad by the Muslim Brotherhood. It took over 2 weeks to clean up all the dead bodies from the massacre. Around 800 to 2,400 prisoners were murdered. Number 1. Camp 22, located in Horyong County in northeast Korea, is possibly the worst prison to be sent to in the world. In Camp 22, there are multiple human rights violations such as rape, water torture, hanging torture, boxroom torture, kneeling torture, pigeon torture, and getting beat to death, or straight up murder. You know, that good old Red Rum 781. Also, human experimentation where they become lab rats for biological weapons like anthrax, bomb testing, and other facilities. Camp 22 is a maximum security concentration camp in which prisoners or slaves are worked to death. Survival is extremely unlikely. It is a truly gross, grotesque, and vile way to treat your fellow human being. Hello, this is Alex Carnifex. If you like this video, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content.